Hey everyone, how's it going? Time for my Week 15 NFL picks. Last week was abysmal. I was like 7-9 last week. It was really bad. And look at these. Yeah, I picked the Saints beat the Falcons and picked the Raiders to beat the Chiefs. That was not a good idea. Vikings and Panthers I thought could have gone either way, and 49ers beat the Texans, and the Bears destroyed the Bengals somehow. I know the Bengals aren't very good, but the Bears are really not good. The Broncos beat on the Jets somehow, and the Dolphins beat the Patriots. I'm sure everyone picked the Dolphins to beat the Patriots. But yeah, last week was bad. But moving on to this week, tomorrow night, Thursday night, we got the Broncos at the Colts, which I will not be watching because I will be watching Star Wars tomorrow night. But Broncos at the Colts, yeah, they're neither one of these teams are very good. I know the Broncos just beat the Jets. I don't know. Broncos. All right, Saturday. We have a couple Saturday games this week. We got the Bears at the Lions. Gonna go with the Lions for obvious reasons. I mean, the Lions aren't great, but they're better than the Bears. Chargers at the Chiefs. This should be a really good game. Chiefs just snapped their losing streak by shutting out the Raiders. Did they shut out? No, they didn't shut out the Raiders, but they beat them pretty good. And Chargers, man, they're playing really good football. I think out of all the teams in AFC to take down New England, I think San Diego might be the one to do it. I don't really believe in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, they've been struggling against teams that they shouldn't struggle against, and they just don't play well against the Patriots. So, but this game, I'm actually going to go for the Chargers. I think they're playing better football right now. I know it's in Kansas City, so it may be a little more difficult, but I'm going to go with the Chargers. All right, Sunday games. Eagles at the Giants. Carson Wentz, he's out for the season. And they got Nick Foles playing now. You might remember him playing for the Eagles a few years ago, and then he went to the Rams, and then he went back to the Eagles. So I think, obviously, Carson Wentz can do a lot more than Nick Foles can do. I don't know how the Eagles are going to fare the rest of the season. They clinched the NFC East. They clinched the playoff spot. But I still think even with Nick Foles and not Carson Wentz, I still think they'll handle the Giants pretty easily. So Eagles. Bengals at the Vikings. Vikings. Ravens at the Browns. Ravens. Cardinals at the Redskins. You asked me this a few weeks ago. I would have said, this is a game the Redskins should win. I don't know anymore. Last 2 weeks, it just seemed like they've given up against the Cowboys, against the Chargers. They just, both sides of the ball, just bad. So I'm going with the Cardinals, unfortunately. Packers at the Panthers. Is Aaron Rodgers coming back this week? That's the question. I'm going to assume he is, and I'm going to pick the Packers. But if he's not, I would pick the Panthers. But I could see Aaron Rodgers coming back and just winning these last 3 games and bringing the Packers into the playoffs. And I'll tell you, none of these teams, the Eagles, the Vikings, the Panthers, the Saints, any of these NFC teams, the Rams, looks like they're going to the playoffs, none of them want Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs. But it could happen. So I'm going to assume Aaron Rodgers is going to play. I'm going to go with the Packers. Jets at the Saints. Going to go with the Saints. Dolphins at the Bills. Dolphins just upset the Patriots, but Tom Brady has some trouble in Miami. He's 7-9 in Miami. So I still think they'll beat the Bills, though. The Bills, I mean, I know there's a lot of snow and everything that last game, but the Colts are an indoor team. The Colts should have struggled a lot more than they did. They still almost lost that game to the Colts, but I'm going to go with the Dolphins. Texans at Jaguars. Believe it or not, if the Patriots lose this week to the Steelers, I don't think they will. But if the Patriots lose to the Steelers this week and the Jaguars win, I think the Jaguars are the number 2 seed in AFC, which would put New England down to number 3 seed, which would be crazy. But yeah, I'll go with the Jaguars over the Texans. Rams at the Seahawks. Seahawks beat the Rams earlier in the year, so I think the Rams will beat the Seahawks this time. Get revenge for last time. Titans at the 49ers. It's actually a tough game to pick. 49ers are better with Jimmy Garoppolo. He's 2-0. But I think the Titans will still beat them. Patriots at the Steelers. Big game. This might be the biggest regular season game the Patriots have played in a long time. Because they could potentially get to number 1 seed and they could potentially drop to number 3. But I don't know. Tom Brady owns the Steelers. And the Steelers, like I said, I don't really believe in the Steelers right now. If they beat the Patriots, I will. But I would pick the Patriots over the Steelers. Sunday night, the Cowboys and the Raiders. I think Ezekiel Elliott might be back for this game. That's a hard game to pick. Raiders just shit the bed. Raiders did not do good last week, so I'm going to go with the Cowboys to beat the Raiders. I'd really like the Raiders to win, but I don't see it. And the Monday night game, the Falcons and the Bucks. Falcons will beat the Bucks. Falcons are fighting for a playoff spot and the division. So those are my picks. Please let me do better than last week. Won't take much to do better than last week, but there it is. Have a good day, everybody.